welcome to Core Finance CEO Interviews. Our guest today is Amex Exploration. They've made a significant gold discovery on their Perron project located in the prolific Abitibi-Greenstone Belt in Quebec, and the share price has gained over 175% in the past year. Here to tell us all about the prospects for Amex Exploration is Victor Cantore, CEO. Hello, Victor.
Hello, Bonnie. Nice to meet you. Nice to have me on your show.
Well, thank you for joining us. So Amex recently highlighted their achievements in 2020. So let's start with your exploration program, which is one of the largest in Canada.
Yes, so we have 10 drills turning right now on the property. We're going to be doing this year about 180,000 meters. We've got 6 drills right now on the Eastern Gold Zone. The Eastern Gold Zone is comprised of 2 areas. So you've got the what we call the Denali Zone, and then what we call the high grade zone. Then we have another 2 drills on the Gratien Zone, and we have another 2 drills doing regional exploration. We're eager to find make much more discoveries on the project.
So you've identified 3 gold zones on only 3.2 kilometers of 15 kilometers prospective thrust faults. Are you optimistic Amex will discover more gold zones?
Absolutely. The likelihood is very high. There's 2 main faults that's where we've been. It's within those 2 main faults that we've been making all the discoveries, and there's 15 kilometers of those faults. There's also secondary and tertiary faults within those faults. And we've only explored 3.2 kilometers of this right now. So we're with 10 drills. The likelihood of finding more is very high. We're going to continue discovering. We're going to continue exploring all of the property. So I think the likelihood is very high.
Well, that's very exciting. Now, the Denali Zone is proving to be a bonus to the high grade zone. Can you elaborate on that?
Absolutely. So in the past, we were really concentrated on the high grade zone. It's a system that right now we've identified it all the way down to about 1.3 kilometers. There's gold, starting from maybe around 150 meters or even higher than that, going all the way down. And we're talking about very, very high grade. Very high grade gold. We've had hits of 8.75 meters of 53 grams per ton. We've had 393 grams per ton over 1.7 meters, and it's pretty consistent. It's pretty consistent. There is a high grade core that goes right through. So in the past, we were the thought about it was you sink a ramp and you mine that first, and that'll pay for all the development. But right now, Denali we've had some really spectacular results coming from Denali, and right now we've been able to follow Denali. We're trying to follow Denali right to surface. More drilling. We have more results coming out. We have more drilling coming up, and so when you actually think about it now, everything changes because now you could actually envision an open pit mine where you could have both the Denali Zone and the the entire Eastern Gold Zone, which is comprised of Denali and the high grade zone, and you could just do an open pit there where you could end up blending everything. Look, I'm not a mining engineer, far from it, but that's something that we're speculating on and envisioning. So the likelihood is very good. We're really happy with the Denali Zone right now.
Amex is in the inevitable position of raising a lot of cash in 2020 using flow-through, which is less dilutive. So to give us some more details about your fundraising efforts.
Yeah, we really took advantage of the markets. With gold going up, with we were one of the darlings on the market right now. Like our last financing, we raised it. Our dilution factor has been very minimal to the market, to the shareholders, because on our last financing we actually raised money at $5.85. We raised quite a few funds in 2020, which is going to keep us going. Is going to keep us going all the way to our exploration program all the way to 2021, and also going into 2022. So we're well funded right through to make more and more discoveries as we go through.
That's excellent. And you currently have 4 analysts covering you. Do you expect to have more coverage in the future?
Yeah, we're working on it. Our communication team is very stellar. So they're working on the other analysts, and so we're hoping to get more. But right now we have Laurentian Bank Securities, we have Industrial Alliance Securities, PI Financial, and Canaccord. I think one of the highest ones right now. They've currently got a $5.25 Canadian target. And we're probably going to get re-rated as we put out more results. There's more and more results coming out.
That's excellent. And what is their objectives for 2021 for Amexs?
Well, we're just going to continue drilling. We have 180,000 meters, a minimum of 180,000 meters to drill. So that's going to be the 10 drills are going to take care of that. If it warrants it, we do have the money and we could put in more drills. And also near the end of the year, we're going to start thinking about starting a resource calculator to initiate the first 43-101 resource calculation. So that's one of the other objectives. But really, the main story is going to be drill, lots of results, and keep everybody happy.
So then I guess with all that drilling going on, investors can expect a lot of news flow in the coming months from Amexs?
Absolutely. There's lots of news flow. The lag in the news flow right now on the results has really been the labs. The labs have been really over flooded. And so we're that's internal, but we've been starting to look to send material also to other labs. With 10 drills turning, it's a lot of samples that we send to one lab. I think the lab we're using currently is behind on something like 9,000 samples. So we definitely want to get the results to the market.
Victor, thank you very much for coming on the show, and we look forward to speaking with you again.
Well, Bonnie, thank you for having me on the show, and yes, I look forward to coming back on the show when we have more results to talk about. Thank you.
And thank you everyone for watching Core Finance. Have a very profitable day.